Hey, welcome to Basketball Buds. If this is your first time on the channel, thanks for stopping by. You know, usually I'm known for my elaborate intros. I write something, I try to make you laugh. But I've been training for a new job and I didn't have time to write one this week. So... give me a hell yeah. Hey, welcome back to Basketball Buds. My name's Tyler. Please take a second to like and comment on this video. And if this is your first time here, if you saw the short and jumped over, please take a second to subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. Smaller channel. I'm opening something that's a little bit out of my league right now, but I was excited to get it because I really like Select and I wanted to get a hobby box this year. Probably could have waited a little bit and seen where the price went, but I thought just in case they were super duper loaded, I had to get one. I got a couple Select cards here. One of my homies, homie Domas, Sacramento Kings fan here, if this is the first time seeing it. We're looking for some really special cards in this one. They have these ultra rare Solar Eclipse, Visionary, and then Color Wheel inserts. Those are case hits, so hopefully there's one in here. You're also going to get 3 autographs or mem cards. It seems to be like 1 and 2 usually. You might get an RPA if you're lucky. Can already tell you which one I'm gonna get. It's been on a little bit of a cold streak here. But let's take a look. I will show this just in case anybody wants to see it. But you know, you're looking at a bunch of parallels. They do have some of the animal skin parallels in here. Zebras, I think, come out of these. And colors and tie-dyes and you name it. Everything you can imagine. All of your wildest dreams come true. Let's see. And then of course Luka on the front, Lakers jersey, match cards. We've seen it before. They're coming, supposedly, the Luka cards. I mean, they've had plenty of time to take pictures of him, so hopefully they'll make it happen. Alright. Hope you don't blow this. Let's find out together. First pack. Okay, we got a silver of AJ Johnson right off the bat. You blew it! And we got a Jaylen Brown. Wow, that's a really cool picture of Jaylen. DeAndre Ayton, dominating, Mr. Spec Payton. Okay, looks like we got a graphite looking card of Kobe White. Maybe that's just a regular one. And then Scoot Henderson. Wow, okay, we're big fans of Scoot here. Scoot to 179. Not a rookie card, it was his rookie season last year. And, you know, he's definitely still got some time to prove himself, old Scooty. But we really like Scoot. We hope the best for him. Definitely deserves a little sleeve ski for Scootski. We'll put him up here on the hits. On Anthony Tolliver's face. Classic moment of Michael Beasley and Anthony Tolliver having some fun on the bench. We love it. Looks like we got a green. Let's not spoil. Okay, silver Jaren Jackson. And a Devin Booker. And then a Jalen Duren. Oh, it's not a silver. I'm just confused. Jalen Duren. And we got a backwards card. Wow, that's what you want to see. Okay, we got a BUS. Numbered to 249 of Matas Buzelis. We got a Matas autograph. Okay, did we just get a hit out of Select Hobby Box? Okay, and then right behind him we got another guy. It looks like Ja Morant. Okay, we got a green jaw right behind a Matas autograph. 75 out of 75, bookend. eBay 1 of 1, Basketball Buds 1 of 1, definitely. Okay, I'm already shaking a little bit. We got a numbered Matas autograph. Got a lot of friends down under who are, you know, going to be chomping at the bit for this one. And I'll make them pay through the nose, because that's the kind of friend I am. No, I'm just kidding. All you have to do is dangle some Kings cards in front of me, and I'm pretty easy usually. Okay. Let's see. Bub Carrington rookie card, right on. And then followed by another rookie. It's Khalil Ware, one of my favorite rookies this year. Kind of hoping the Kings would have taken him, but, you know, Kings going to be Kings. Zion Williamson, Jaw Williamson. And then a Tyrese Maxey on, what do they call this? The courtside level. Look at me flipping the card like that so you can't see it. I'm getting better at this. I'm just going to put that over there, though. And then a Giannis, silver Giannis. Right on. Let's leave up silver Giannis. When it comes to getting a silver, they can certainly be worse players than Giannis. Will Giannis stay on the Bucks next year? For the whole year? We'll see. Dame's not going to be there. That might be a good thing for him offensively. We'll see. Dame's a great player, but, you know, he does kind of do his own thing sometimes. Shea and Jamal Murray. And then these look really great. Another Khalil Ware on the courtside premier level. I'm gonna put that over there because I really like Khalil. That might be a PC card. And then Jalen Tyson, future. That's my favorite Squidward moment. I like the pink on that. This is numbered. Nope, just a pink future. And Luka Doncic red. 199. Okay, and of course he's a Laker, but he's looking like a Maverick. And then Crack Pack Daddy pointed out this is one of the chunkier pictures they could have used. He's looking a little fluffy in the jersey there. I'm sure it's just a burst of air, but, you know, could have done him a favor. And that's not my joke. Crack Pack Daddy said that first. But he's right. He's right. When he's right, he's right. Okay, Klay Thompson. Why are we having focus problems? Klay Thompson, Keyshawn George. It is Keyshawn. I looked up an interview with him. The guy said Keyshawn, and he just smiled and nodded, so I think it's Keyshawn. Kevin Durant on the whatever level. Ooh, okay, hang on. What is this? Jason Tatum. Oh, these are the... Actually, it's Jason Tatum. Get well soon, but I think we just got... This doesn't say anything. Score select. Okay, I'm not going to get too excited. I haven't seen many of these insert, but we're going to look that one up. We're definitely going to throw that in a sleeve. And then we got a white dominating. Ooh, I don't know if I should say that. Okay, DeAndre Ayton playing now with Drew Holiday. Hopefully Drew can spur something within him to just put that ball in the basket instead of kind of flicking it up there every once in a while. But that's just kind of a personal gripe with DeAndre Ayton. I'm probably not the only one who has it. I think like the Phoenix Suns and Portland Trailblazers fans have it. Okay, let's open another pack. We still got a lot to go. Pretty good opening so far. You got a ways to go to break even with a select box, but we're doing pretty good so far. Okay. Anthony Davis, he's a Maverick, even though it says Lakers. The Kawhi. Kyle Kuzma, it wouldn't be a Basketball Buds opening without a Kyle Kuzma. We'll stick him up there. We'll probably move him later. Kyle Kuzma, let's see. This looks like a thick boy. Who's our thick man? Okay, it is sideways. That's usually a good sign. DRH. Deron Holmes, who the Kings were thinking about taking, and he's got kind of a ways to go. Jumbo patch, Deron Holmes, hurt himself last year, bad injury, out for the season. We'll put that in a thick boy in a second. And we got Enrique Freeman. Right on. Shout out Sure Prize cards for Enrique Freeman.
Rated Rookies Signature International. Enrique Freeman. Who's Enrique Freeman?
Don't think this one is all that valuable, but it is a very nice blue. And I think I just put that in a thick boy sleeve, so we'll fix that later. $2.99 Enrique Freeman. Right on Enrique. Okay, Deron Holmes. He is supposed to be a pretty good prospect, at least, defensive dude. But we'll see. He's gotta work back from an injury and then figure out how to, find time. That actually feels like another thick boy. Maybe we will save that one. He's got to, figure out how to integrate himself into kind of a floundering Nuggets defense. David Adelman, Rick Adelman's son, I like him, but you know, he's got to figure something out. Okay, Lowry Markkinen. Unless they hired a coach recently and I look like an idiot. That does tend to happen. We got a rookie. It's Ariel Hukporty. Another shout out.
Dillingham. Marketing. Hukporty?
Not really sure who Ariel Hukporty is, but we'll figure it out eventually. Miles Bridges, Jalen Williams, and a blue Cody Williams. Oh, it's red, white, and blue. Blue Cody Williams right next to his brother J-Dub. I guess he's C-Dub, but so far the only thing he's seeing is G-League minutes. I don't even know if that's true, but it's an easy joke to make. Sorry, Cody. All right, Jalen Williams, better player. Cody Williams, good card. But you know, there's time, and the Utah Jazz, not usually a great franchise, and they got a little taskmaster over there, Danny Ainge, as GM. Although I think he may be out. Hey, we got Jackie Quee. Not sure who he is either, but I've been seeing some of his cards from this set. Ooh, that guy's looking pretty cool right there too, in the background. That might be one for the background pile. Victor Wembanyama, not a particularly rare card, but it is nice to see Victor. And there's my guy, Mr. Jokic. Really like that. Probably going to have that one in the PC too. Put that over here as a sleeve. And OG Anunoby. Thought it was Deron Holmes, but it's OG Anunoby on the silver. Shout out to my Knicks guys. Glad the Ripper, Sporty Boy. One of you will probably end up with this card. Oh, and special shout out to Show Nuff on Discord, just because he's named after the last dragon, and I gotta pay respect to the Shogun of New York City. Shogun of Harlem, that's what it is, sorry. Keontae George, Jordan Poole, now on the Pelicans. Kind of gonna be a tank commander there, but that's because of his role. Jared McCain, nice to get a Jared McCain card. Filipino sensation, grew up in my hometown, not born here, but grew up here. Jalen Brunson, nice to see him. And Trae Young. Okay, this is not this premier level red, white, and blue. Is that what we're talking here? No, I guess Trae gets a sleeve. Shout out to my sometimes co-hosts Danny and Jacob. They're very high on the Hawks this year. Now that Porzingis is there, we were talking about it. Karis LeVert's a free agent, but you know, we feel like they have a lot of firepower on the Hawks. That's their take, by the way. I'm high on the Nets, but only because I really like Jordi Fernandez. I think they're probably going to have another couple bad years, but we'll see if they can do anything. And of course, their War Room celebrating was very fun to watch. Devin Carter, love Devin, personal collection. Steph Curry, never going to say no to a Steph Curry card. Jalen Green, who is, like, the Suns are just stashing shooting guards and centers. We'll see how it goes, which, you know, the Thunder were pretty much the same thing. It worked for them, right? Jaylen Brown and Terrence Shannon Jr. got a silver rookie card. We will take it on the premier level. Yeah, premier level. Okay. Sorry, I'm new to this set. It's kind of a theme of the channel. I don't know what anything's called, but I'm having a lot of fun. Hope you're having fun with me. It's always nice to rip a hobby box. Okay. Paul George, there's my guy. Kyle Kuzma, Paul George, you're always going to see him. Rob Dilly, love him. Devin Carter on the slight parallel there. Jason Tatum, sky high, looking like that other color we pulled. And then we got a Grizzlies card. We got a rookie card. We got Yuki Kawamura on a silver. The Olympic sensation, you know, everybody was begging for him to get a deal with some kind of NBA team. I saw him called, and he's not the only guy that I've seen called this, but the Human Victory Cigar, because, you know, he comes in when your team is putting a whopping on the other team. Putting a whopping. Okay, last thick boy patch. Yeah, probably a patch. Looks like we might only get one auto, unless we get one of those elusive rookie patch autos. Maybe with, you know, some car keys stuck in it or something really rare. Bam Adebayo. Enrique Freeman again. Yeah, Enrique, we love him. Karl Anthony Towns. Pulling from the back. Looks like Cam Johnson on the Nets on a scope parallel. Very nice, but it is Cam Johnson. He's one of their better players. I guess I shouldn't talk crap. I just said that that the Nets were going to be better. Okay, let's see. Last card. Do we have last pack magic? Looks like it's probably a Jazz. So maybe not. It is numbered. It is numbered. JRS FIL. Jersey from Kyle Filipowski, of course. Kyle Filipowski, one of the better rookies. Numbered, big patch with some lettering on there. Right on. I like Kyle Filipowski. Got kind of a weird home life, but we won't talk about that much. We've already talked about it a little bit. Get in there, Kyle. Okay. Gonna do some hits now as a recap. Thank you so much for watching. Please take a second to like and subscribe. Looks like the color on that camera is really not doing so well, but take it easy. Just doing a quick recap. Start with base rookies, just to kind of show them off. Keyshawn, Ariel Huckporty, Ryan Dunn, Jared McCain, Steph Curry, Rob Dillingham, Enrique Freeman, Jackie Queen, AJ Johnson, Bub Carrington, and Khalil Ware. So if you're not familiar with my channel, I don't really do Rookie of the Year. You know, not for me. They don't like me. I don't like them. Screw the Rookie of the Year. Okay, these are my, what are these called? Concourse? No, Premier level. My Premier levels. Jalen Brunson and Cat, you know, little guy, big guy. Knicks, I like their chances next year because they're one of the better teams in the East without any major injuries. They just kind of got to tighten some things up and get a coach. Kobe White, Jalen Duren, Kevin Durant, J-Dub, Jaylen Brown, you know, one of the healthier players on the Celtics, but looks like they're probably not trying to win next year. And Kyle Kuzma, who I can't get away from. All right, really quick, these are some just PC cards I'm going to keep. Jokic on the court side, Devin Carter, and then, by the way, it's like, hey, Devin, what are you doing? Quit smiling. Tell me where the bathroom is. Oh, thanks. All right, these are some of the inserts and kind of pricier cards. Jason Tatum, got pretty excited when I saw that, but it's just called Score Select. Nothing that special. It's like a throwback card, I guess. I'm not too familiar with it. Enrique Freeman, numbered card. He's the future. Tell you what. Trae Young. Gotta love Trae. A couple of silvers. Rookie silver. Japanese rookie silver. Love him. Cam Johnson. Scope. Right on. Terrence Shannon Jr., rookie silver. I like Dillingham a little bit better on the Wolves, but I think both of them could be productive rookies. Cody Williams. Not so sure about him. OG Anunoby. Giannis silver, and then Tyrese Maxey courtside. Sorry, I just feel like I have to look every time to make sure I'm not getting it wrong. Okay, these are the two patches I got. One's better than the other, but we'll see. We'll see. Neither of them are associated, by the way. None of the rookie stuff is associated with any game or player. They're just cloth. It's cloth and a card. One of them, though, is Kyle Filipowski, who seems like he could be a pretty good role player in the league. 30 out of 75. Big man who can shoot. Very valuable. He does play a little bit of defense, but it's not really his forte. And then these are kind of the more, you know, bigger boy cards. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. DeAndre Ayton and Scoot Henderson. White Ayton to 149. Scoot Henderson to 175. Probably going to hang on to both of these guys. I just like the Blazers, and I'm probably going to watch them more than my team, the Kings, next year, if I can, hopefully. John Morant to 75. That's a pretty sweet one, and it's 75 of 75 for all that that's worth. Like Ja. Not sure what he's going to be doing next year. See if he's even on the same team. Luka, thick boy Luka, says Mavs, says Lakers. It's red. It's to 199. Never turn down Luka, potential, you know, future GOAT. We'll see. And then Matas Buzelis. It's silver. I don't know what else makes it that special aside from that. Aside from the fact that it says it is numbered 219 out of 249. So numbered Matas Ink. Definitely the most valuable card in the set. Kind of a bummer to only get one autograph, but I guess if you are, it's going to be, you know, a good one like this. And then otherwise, I think 75 was my lowest numbered card, which you don't really want to see from a hobby, but I did, you know, it was almost a numbered card per pack, because there's a couple other ones, you know, that were just randomly strewn about. I had a good time with it. I would get it again, just, you know, maybe wait for the price to come down a little bit. Take it easy. Have a good one. If you haven't already done it, please like, comment, and subscribe on this. See you next time. Bye. Hey, thank you for watching all the way to the credits. If you're still here, please check out Michael and Erica from Sure Prize Cards. Here's a little link to their channel. They do basketball, they do Pokemon, and it's really fun to watch. And then go check out the Crack Pack Daddy. He does basketball, comics, Marvel and DC, wrestling, Cheers, Rolling Stones, you name it. Go say hi and tell him Basketball Buds sent you. Oh, and I guess you could watch one of my videos. They're right here. Yeah, my videos.